Hey, good morning, everybody. This is To the Moon 671, bringing a New Year's video. I know it's been a little bit since I made the next video since December, but this is going to be my first video for the New Year's of 2022. I'm going to start speeding this stuff up. I know we talked about a little bit of the fundamentals in regards to exchanges and some wallets that you can utilize. So today we're just going to talk about a little bit about NFTs and also kind of like what's going on in the market in crypto right now. So let's get started. Here's my Twitter page, right? So if you want to follow me, to the moon 671, hit me up at Clember81. You can just hit me up. I post a lot of information every day, depending on different projects in the crypto space. So definitely hit me up, and then I can refer you to other people in the crypto space that are pretty good and very proficient in their specific ecosystems, right? Going into the live core market watch for this week and for today. Looking at this right now, looks like there's a small recovery within the 1 hour, 24-hour time frame. Looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is currently at $42,000, Ethereum at $3,000, and then moving to the top 10, we're still looking at USDT, BNB, USDC, Solana, Cardano, XRP, Luna, and Polkadot. Moving along to the top 20, definitely start looking into these projects in AVAX. A lot of projects are coming out in AVAX in the decentralized exchange. Dogecoin, Shiba, looks like they're still trying to rebound. Polygon, Binance, Link, Crow definitely pushed up. One of the stable coins for crypto.com since they announced the whole arena for LA, renaming the LA arena where the Lakers play into the crypto.com arena. Definitely pushed up that token based on the marketing on it. Uniswap and DAI, moving along to the top 21, 22, 23. One of my favorites right too is like Algorand, definitely at 143. Definitely a steal now if you dollar cost average down, because it used to be around $2 and some change a couple of months ago, but now it's at $1.43 due to the Bitcoin correction going on right now. Bitcoin dominance is kind of falling. Then we're moving to the Atom, Near, Bitcoin Cash, ICP, Mana, XLM. We'll talk a little bit about that. And OKB, Phantom, and VeChain. Currently, market's looking green. It looks like it's starting to do a slow recovery depending on what's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So just kind of pay attention to the health of those two tokens right here because they're going to be kind of like driving the market up. But eventually, we're still, as a crypto community, looking at the altcoin season coming down the pipeline within this year, hopefully. But we're just kind of standing by for that. So if you guys are in crypto right now, really good time to start DCAing and reaccumulating your favorite projects. Moving on to like some NFTs, one of the NFT marketplaces kind of like I utilize right now based on the Songbird network is called BestFTSO. So I go in here and basically connect my Bifrost wallet, and then I kind of look at different projects in here, right? So when you go through different projects in here, it's pretty cool. You have like an NFT section right here. You'll connect your wallet through your MetaMask, but then I'll cancel that because I'm not trying to connect my wallet right now. I'm just kind of showing you through what it looks like in the bestftso.xyz platform. So this is one of the new collections that came out, which is the Expert under the XRPL ecosystem. In here too, you have like NFTP claimables, right? So like if you delegate your Songbird assets into Best FTSO, every 1,000 Songbirds you delegate, you get one NFTP per day, right? So if you accumulate this for 7 days, depending on how much Songbird you got, you can be eligible to purchase, different types of NFTs that do come out under the Best FTSO NFTP program. Some of these NFTP claimables, right? They will have also possible utility functions in the future, depending on what projects they're coming from, right? So they can add saying like, hey, for example, like the Secret Street, like if you own this NFT and another NFT under like the designer, right? So the designer for this, we definitely give props out to NFT Riddler, one of my homies that really designs really cool NFTs for BestFTSO. He used to work in like the Ethereum Foundation section. I wouldn't say like Ethereum Foundation, but he used to like work under the Ethereum ecosystem. But now he started to move out into other ecosystems that like lowers down the gas fees. Because I'm not sure if you guys like ever dealt with Ethereum. Like the biggest complaint I see in the crypto space is the amount of gas fees that people have to pay to do like different transactions. So just kind of like the tabs, what's going on in here. You also have like the Quest NFTs, right? So the Quest NFTs is one of the programs that BestFTSO had earlier within the year when they started launching this platform. So the original delegators of Songbird within this BestFTSO platform was receiving free NFTs depending on how much Songbird they delegated per epochs, right? So like for example, here the final adjustment NFT. This NFT was definitely offered as a free airdrop due to retailers delegating. I believe it was like 1,000 Songbird at the time. So if you got this and you delegated 1,000 Songbird, and then you just kept delegating that same amount every week and never moved it, then you would have had this NFT, the HP booster you would have got for free. And so on and so forth. And the further along we got up to the I am inevitable NFT, this one required you to delegate like I think it was like about 200,000 Songbird to achieve this NFT. So there's a lot of different opportunities out here when it comes to NFTs, especially with these projects being so young, and they kind of like need the retailers to come in and kind of support the projects, but at the same time the retailers were getting benefits by getting these free NFTs. And then like when you're looking at these free NFTs, you can see like some monetary value with it, right? So I know a lot of these Quest NFTs like we're looking at right now on the screen, they are going to be programmed with utility functions further down the road when the network becomes a little bit more robust. And when I say utility, that means like if you hold like certain ones of these NFTs, it's going to create you opportunities, i.e. you can get like free tokens based on yielding it. Maybe in the future there might be an opportunity where the price of your NFTs will become so like ridiculously expensive that you can collateralize your NFTs without selling it. So basically, say if this NFT right here, the first one that I'm pointing at right now, right, the glove, the Thanos glove. So if that NFT becomes like $100,000, say it becomes $100,000 one day. There might be an opportunity that you'll be able to stake that monetary value of the NFT in a DeFi platform and receive yielding power and returns back depending on how much that monetary value is for that NFT that you collateralize, right? So the space is so young. Definitely there is a lot of room to grow in this space. So the early that you get into these projects, the early that you obtain some of these NFTs that have a solid future in regards to DeFi, then like you might get lucky and be able to resell your NFT for like a higher yield, or you may be able to stake your NFT to earn some passive income, or you might be able to use the utility of the NFT to open up like different functionalities in the metaverse that's coming out, and so on and so forth, right? So just kind of like heads up on that. Another one that I kind of got into last night. I know I was pretty busy when the new year started because there was like a whole bunch of different NFT projects that I was following. So like the Cooties NFT definitely is one of the projects that I am following. So like the cool thing about this project is that like they have a token address for CoolCoins, right? So CoolCoins is another type of cryptocurrency that's primarily focused within this ecosystem of Cootie NFTs. Now with the CoolCoins, based on the project, is that your Cootie NFTs will eventually be able to yield passive, have a yield passive power to passively get these Cootie coins, right? So once you get these Cootie coins, what you can use with these Cootie coins is that you can use it to buy additional NFTs that come out within the Cooties NFT project, or maybe if they partner up with other blockchains, you may be able to interop these Cootie coins with other blockchains, and then use the Cootie coins as a payment method to obtain other NFT projects in different ecosystems. Like say, for example, Polygon network, right? Just Don't quote me on that, right? I'm just saying that, like, just for example, like, Polygon Network, Ethereum Network, Sommer Network, XRPL Network, right? Binance Network. Eventually, based on the projects that I'm looking at, especially when they're interrupting with this network called Flare Networks, definitely Flare Networks is going to bridge into other different blockchains. So with that said, there's a possibility that you can use the CoolCoins in the future to, purchase NFTs in different blockchains to add to your collection. Depending if you're an NFT collector or you just know how to manage your NFT portfolio to a point where you know when to sell and when to buy different projects. Another DeFi project that I'm looking into is the Kings of Strategy. Definitely one of the DeFi projects that has partnered up with NFT Riddler, and NFT Riddler is designing with them a XRPL fork bridge Bored Apes Yacht Club style NFT under the Somber network, and eventually those NFTs can be used within this blockchain strategy game that they're going to be designing, depending on the utility that they adopt for the Bored Apes utility NFT. So another good project to look into the Kings of Strategy. They have like different other projects that they're working on. Definitely they want to like venture into the first virtual sports economy. So looking at like the first thing that they're working on is horse racing, golf, and soccer. If you're the type of person that likes horse racing, golf, and soccer, definitely take a look at the Kings of Strategy. Another thing is to kind of like promoting a little bit for NFT Riddler. I'm doing this from my own heart, right? This is like I'm not monetizing this or anything like that. Really cool guy that I was able to meet in the blockchain ecosystem. Definitely looking through his projects. He has like some solid artwork, definitely with utility. That you can purchase under his website, utilizing his RCN coin. RCN coin is his Riddler coin, something that you can't really obtain in the marketplaces like centralized exchanges like Coinbase or Uphold. This is something that you have to obtain through DeFi, through the XRPL blockchain under their toolkit, or going through the DeFi exchange called Sologenic, utilizing Solo coin or the XRPL coin. To obtain your RCN coin. So another thing about his projects is pretty cool because he has a NFT Riddler art fan club, and the only way that you can enter it is subscribing to NFT Riddler through Discord, and then proving that you have at least a minimum of 1,000 RCN coins. So when you get your 1,000 RCN coins and then he validates your address, you are entitled to future airdrops under the NFT Riddler Art Fan Club holder section when you're holding like at least 1,000 RCN coins. So just kind of heads up on that. Definitely an artist that is, to me, in my opinion, is gonna blow up, over time, depending on his projects. But like looking at his projects look solid. Definitely he's building projects to adopt like utility. That's what I believe, right? Like, if you're working in crypto, you definitely want something that you're putting money into that has utility, and it can like interop with different blockchains, and it also can scale too. So always look at look at projects that can scale, interop, and has pretty solid utility fundamentals. Like talking about the RCN, XRP is the native token that's going to be able to tap into the RCN coin and any other XRPL projects that are going to be coming out, right? So XRP is one of those coins that I definitely put a lot of focus into based on its utility functions due to speed and scalability and interoperability. And with their functions too, with the native asset, you can actually obtain other projects that are not available in the marketplaces that are kind of emerging right now under the XRP ledger. One of the projects that I'm looking into is called XMeta, right? Crypto token by the XMetaverse and X Galaxy. Definitely one of the projects. Here's their Twitter page. Take a look at them. XMeta, hit them up, read through the roadmaps. A pretty solid project. They're going through an NFT marketplace. They're going through a metaverse type marketplace. You can achieve these. You can obtain these tokens in the XRP ledger using your XRP and trading it within DeFi and obtaining this token. This token is not out right now in major exchanges, right? So if you get into this project early, definitely your ROI potential for this token, it can be enormous. Once it starts to get listed on other centralized exchanges, i.e. like Bitrue, maybe possibly Coinbase in the future, Uphold, or other centralized exchanges that you normally kind of like accustomed to if you're already in crypto. So kind of just heads up on that. XMeta, take a look at that. XMetaverse. Another project that I'm looking into is Aesthetes, definitely ELS. Another project that you know is kind of like working in the NFT marketplace, taking the blockchain and the physical art into retailers, right? So a new ecosystem for democratizing the art industry, definitely something you want to pay attention to. Definitely like renowned artists are kind of like looking around, kind of taking a look where they can promote their artwork, right? And have some type of marketplace or some type of crypto blockchain that's going to minimize the amount of fees that they have to transact with, especially if they're going to be uploading their art or generating NFTs, right? So I always believe in crypto that projects that where retailer money goes into that can flow easiest and then transact the cheapest are going to be the winners in the crypto space over time. Stellar is another crypto project that I definitely am interested in, right? So you can purchase this XLM coin in Coinbase. So I know the price movement and the ROI on XLM has been bouncy throughout the last 12 months. But just kind of heads up that Stellar is one of the projects definitely that's open to a lot of centralized exchanges. It's just people need to understand that, hey, this blockchain is definitely expanding itself. And then it has its own NFT marketplace called StellarNFT.com. So if you hit this place up, you can take a look at all the different type of NFTs that it has to offer, right? So, and the prices. So definitely Stellar, something you can just eventually experiment with, just with a little bit of funds. Take a look at some of their NFT marketplaces. And if you like these NFTs, these are like more of like pixelated art. Not sure. I haven't really been following Stellar NFTs too hardcore to a point where I know which ones are utility based. But if you have Stellar coins, you've been investing in Stellar coins for a long time, then I just want to let you know you have different avenues now, especially if you want to get into NFTs. StellarNFT.com is a pretty solid marketplace for you to kind of like peruse and take a look at what products they have out there to offer. Another thing about Stellar too, I'm not sure if you guys knew about, but I just want to kind of like broadcast it that an article in May 10th, 2019 from Yahoo Finance, this blockchain called Simba Chain to debut Stellar Integration, a blockchain industry most influential event, Consensus 2019. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because Simba has already partnered up with DARPA, right? So DARPA is the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, like what the military uses for our government. They're using a lot of their projects on the Stellar blockchain. Simba chain is definitely another one that's been awarded by the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. So they're already working on the Stellar blockchain. So I just want to let you know that, hey, Stellar blockchain is not one of those blockchains that are just going to sit around and the projects are going to die out, right? So, governments are already using it, trying to figure out like what they can use the technology for, i.e. like, admin, financial, different type of applications, programs, whatever case may be. Stellar is definitely a robust type of cryptocurrency or a robust type of blockchain that major institutions are looking into to build different types of Web3 dApps or products off the Stellar blockchain. Just a little bit about Simba, right? So unlock chain freedom. Simba's chain revolutionized smart contracts by making them simple and accessible and giving users freedom to choose and change blockchain. So that's basically what Simba is. Take a look at it. It kind of goes over enterprise, government, education, and NFT marketplaces. So Simba partnered up with Stellar blockchain being utilized by DARPA. I know I have a lot of like military friends out there that either retired or still in the military. Definitely we know how robust the military organization is, and if it's starting to experiment with blockchain, like if you want to invest in something that like it could be a safe project that you can invest in, definitely Stellar is one of those projects. So just kind of hit that up, do your research, right? And another thing too is that what I'm excited for is this new marketplace that's going to be coming up for the Flare Network / XRPL. It's called Sparkles. Definitely one of the big projects I'm waiting for, due to the fact that like my inventory, I have like all these different type of NFTs that I definitely want to start flipping. But then I'm still waiting for a solid marketplace where it supports the NFT tokens that I currently hold. And Sparkles is one of those platforms that I am, waiting for, and they should be launching out here sometime in January. Definitely excited for that. So when that does pop up, just leave a comment down in the comment section if you guys like want to learn a little bit about what's going on with these NFTs, the different blockchains, these different NFT marketplaces, how to obtain it through DeFi, whatever case may be, right? Like I said, I'm making these videos all for you guys. It's kind of hard right now trying to figure out where to start, depending on experience levels, right? So I made the first 2 to 3 videos originally to kind of like slowly get you guys into cryptocurrencies and making sure that you guys understand the difference between centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges, and the difference between like different types of wallets, because eventually those 2 fundamental lectures that I had with my videos is going to open the doors for you guys to understand how to integrate these wallets, these exchanges, have them all work together to obtain or gather, different types of projects, i.e. different types of cryptocurrencies that you want to hold for longevity, because, depending on these projects, how it grows over time, the coins, those tokens that you hold are cryptic keys, right? That gives you the accesses to these blockchain projects, these blockchain ecosystems. So in the future, like these metaverses, these different type of blockchains, right? They're going to require, you having crypto to access these products, right? So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that, this is kind of spreading out there to the institutions, out there to the governments, and then eventually, you're going to hear about it, because there's a new project that, the government's working on. It's called CBDCs, Central Bank Digital Currencies. And I'm going to leave a video of the central bank digital currencies once I find it in this video, so at least you guys have like a quick snapshot of what's going on with the CBDCs. The way I see that CBDCs is basically the banks creating their CBDC tokens based on blockchain, and then having you guys as retailers utilizing that technology for your everyday use, right? But then what I'm trying to do is introduce to you these native tokens that the governments and institutions are building on. So if you hold these native tokens, that you're going to have access like them, into different blockchain products and blockchain ecosystems. So just kind of heads up on that. And one of my favorite projects that I'm kind of waiting on is going to be the Sparkles Genesis Mint. This is already done. Definitely got my birds. A lot of people got their birds, but then this is another thing that Sparkles. This is their Genesis project that is going to be coming out when Sparkles launches, where you can take your canary birds into there and have access to that blockchain, right, to that network, and at the same time it provides you free tokens based on the Sparkles ecosystem. So Sparkles is going to have their own NFT token, and you just being an owner of these Sparkles Genesis NFTs, it gives you 200 free tokens and then early access to the NFT marketplace. And then over time, you'll get additional airdrops of NFTs for free. And over time, you'll have access to additional products or additional applications that Sparkles comes out with. You'll have early access to beta testing. So like I said, like if you're looking for NFTs now, if you're starting to get interested in NFTs, do your research on the NFTs. Understand the white paper, understand the roadmaps, ask those questions, right, under their Discord platforms or Twitter platforms to the project designers, and ask them like, hey, are you guys going to have these NFTs with utility one day? And if it's going to have utility, what's what's on your mind, like what are you going to do with it, like, you know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing for me is I like to earn passive income, right? I like to like make money work for me. So, you know, if these NFTs can work for me based on the utility design to it, I definitely, you know, that's what sparks my interest in regards to NFTs. If that NFT's value can return value back to me depending on how long I hold on to these and where do I stake them or yield them depending on what blockchain promotes these NFTs, right? So just kind of heads up on that. And that's all I got for my video for today. I know it's a little bit long, but you know, like this is a New Year video. We'll talk about some NFTs. Talked about a little bit about the market. You know, I hit you guys up with my Twitter handle, other projects. So if you guys have any questions, definitely leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe. Definitely hit me up if you have questions, and you know, like I'll definitely, you know, answer them on the comment block, or you know, I can just add it to another video in the future. So just kind of heads up on that. And another thing too is that I'm not a financial advisor. You know, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes only. So just kind of hits, you know, like just, hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. All right. So this is To The Moon 671. Peace out. You guys have a good day. Enjoy it. Happy Sunday. And God bless you all. Later, guys. Peace.
You have time. You have the knowledge and the willpower and the discipline to get it done.
Your heart, your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone.
One day, you're going to realize your life is yours, and there's a lot of people important to you that surround it, but ultimately it's yours.
Then you must decide where you want to invest this life. Invest in something worthwhile.
You have to picture yourself there. Wherever it is, you've got to picture yourself there. All right, the next step is you've got to believe it.
I'm here to tell you, as a former professional athlete, all we talked about was the next level, and most people think the next level is a cliche. The next level is not a cliche. The next level is a lifestyle. The next level is a tangible place. In 3 years, I doubled my NBA income in the marketplace. That's what I call the next level. See, I firmly believe that making money is easy. I've been in business 15 years. Every year, my salary and income gets bigger, stronger, and faster. Why? Because I understand the keys to that proverbial next level. You are in charge of your next level. You cannot expect to get promoted to that next level if you are mediocre. Some of you guys are doing a $5 million, you want to get to the next level, it's going to require you to become somebody different. If you're at 10 million, you want to get to 20 million, you can, but you must become someone different.